Fortnite is back. Let me explain how. For the second year running, Fortnite have dropped a mini-season in November. Actually, it's the third year running. 2023 was the OG Chapter 1 season of going back in time to Chapter 1 and playing just like it was all them years ago. Last year, Remix for Chapter 2 was incredible. Featured lots of Snoop Dogg, Eminem and Ice Spice in the season. And this year, we've got Simpsons. The Simpsons have finally collabed with Fortnite to get their own skins in the game and have their own dedicated season with Springfield on the map. And with the player count, is Fortnite back? Because the player count is reaching an all-time peak for this year. So we got to enjoy this video. It's going to be nice and to record. Always remember to smash that subscribe button to the flipping channel, and let's get into this one. So we all know how popular The Simpsons are, more in the USA, but also in the UK as well and around the world. The Simpsons is one of the biggest cartoon shows of all time. They've always had a rivalry with Family Guy to see who was the biggest show back in the late 90s all the way up to present day. But the Family Guy have already had their stuff in Fortnite, and now it's The Simpsons' turn. Again, like I said, The Simpsons is such a massive brand, and what they've created over the years with so many fans and so many products they sold, just making so much money over the years. Just by Bart Simpson, Homer Simpson, Marge, Lisa, and Maggie. That was literally it. Them 5 characters just changed the game in cartoons. And finally, they've been introduced to Fortnite. Because you know Fortnite do have a lot of collabs. They have collabed with so many people over the years. And it's no surprise that The Simpsons were going to come. But to be honest, I didn't think it would be this late. But so finally for them to come is... It's overdue. That is one thing for sure. But it's just happy that it's happened, you know. But with The Simpsons being here, what does it create? A whole Springfield map dedicated to The Simpsons. With the likes of the power plants, the Springfield neighborhood. I can't remember what it's called now. We also got bosses in the game. Evil Homer, Witch Marge, and obviously you've got special Bart Simpson skin, and the battle pass looks one of the best battle passes this year, maybe even the last 2 years. One of the best battle passes we have ever seen. So I took this photo about 10 minutes ago, and this was the peak Fortnite player count. Over 1.5 million players are currently online playing Fortnite right now. Not long ago, it was about 600,000. So 1.5 million still consistently is quite good for Fortnite with all their rivalries of other games now. Not even being in their peak anymore. It's actually still quite good. Their 24-hour peak was about 1.7 million, which is amazing. Incredible for them, to be fair. The all-time peak, of course, has been like 14 million because that's how many players have played the game. But that's basic, of course. I don't know why I mentioned that. But we'll look at the first 2 stats. So for 1.5 million people to be on Fortnite, it's still very good. Battle Royale's had one of its highest player counts in the last year since the Remix season, funny enough. And since the start of this chapter back in December of 2024. And you think we're now in November of 2025. So it's been a while. That's one thing we could definitely say for sure. But for Fortnite to be back at this peak, it's quite nice to see the game getting that rise again. Because there was a video made not long ago saying, is Fortnite dead? I made that video back in, I think it was mid-June. So about 7 months later, to come back, 7 or 6 months later, I can't remember, one of them, to come back and say that the game does feel like it is back. It is actually beautiful, because I do like Fortnite. I do enjoy it. But there is times where I thought the game could do better. I think they've just been lazy with the updates and lazy with the skins, just trying to make their own skins that look terrible, or just forcing out collabs that someone's never heard of, or they're just irrelevant. No one cares. So to finally get a collab that is deserving for The Simpsons and how big they are, the popularity they have around the world, for them to finally get skins and a full dedicated season just for a month until the end of November, until we introduce ourselves to Chapter 7, is going to be very interesting. But yes, guys, a very different video today, not related to WWE, surprisingly for once. But hey, they'll be back soon. But thank you for watching this video. It has been us to record. Always remember smash that subscribe button to the flipping channel, and I'll see you little dirty faces soon. Goodbye, guys.